from many miles around. Many people come to me and say, please, how do you make a faith build? And so today I teach you the power of a faith build. Now, leave it to a man like me to show you the ultimate use of spellcasting in Dark Souls 3. Coming from the man who brought you the Poise Wizard. A man who's so powerful when it comes to build crafting that my idea of an intelligence build is to slap a lot of poise on it so that the Moonlight Greatsword can trade with things. Yes, truly I'm the one you seek. Now, tied for second place is this man with the dark sword chucking Chaos Bed Vestiges. This is truly the powerful leader of all magics. I went to the all man's shower downtown because I knew that's where he liked to hang out. And I said, "You're so smart. You're quite possibly one of the greatest minds to ever grace Dark Souls. What gave you the idea to craft a character who used both the Dark Sword and Chaos Bed Vestiges? How are you the Plato of the modern age when it comes to Dark Souls 3 build making?" And I said, "Where did you get that idea? It's so good." And he said to me, it was a comment left on the Dark Souls Facebook page. Truly, you see I cast a spell, really making use of the faith that I've invested in this character. We're using a sharp Lothric Knight Sword spell and a Silver Knight Shield spell. These are two powerful spells, but when you join forces with the Claymore spell, you become even more powerful. Here I've used Vow of Silence. Now, one of the nice things about Vow of Silence, in all seriousness, I'm being serious now, y'all. Being serious now. If someone's trying to hide from you, Vow of Silence will put a purple aura around them. And you can't put a price on that. Oh wait, you can. It's 2 attunement slots and 30 fucking faith. Way to go, From. Way to go. As you can see, magic. There we go. As you can see, the Claymore spell is one of the more powerful spells in the game. Here's the build. We do have the Prisoner's Chain, we do have the Ring of Favor, and we do have Havel's Ring. We've got 34 Vigor, 30 Endurance, 29 Vitality, 16 Strength, 40 Dex, and 30 Faith. That gives us 3 attunement slots. Vow of Silence takes up 2 of those. Thank you. Now, the most powerful part of Vow of Silence is perhaps the fact that lore-wise, it's a spell associated with Velka, and in Dark Souls 3 also associated with the Sable Church of Londor. The Sable Church of Londor, aka the Black Church, most definitely has ties to Velka, but I can't convince Epic Namebro or VaatiVidya to make a video about that. If you like this video, if you've enjoyed the content, please do not hesitate to go to VaatiVidya's Patreon and request that he make a video about the Sable Church of Londor and their ties to Velka. Don't bother asking Epic Namebro. He doesn't care. Ashen Hollow, somebody, is anyone listening? Make the damn lore video. Aha! Dark Blade! And then Vow of Silence. We get one last salvo. One last salvo of Chaos Bed Vestiges. And now, this man is like putty in our hands. For 15 seconds. That's right. This spell lasts for 15 seconds. That's how good it is. It costs 2 attunement slots, 30 faith, and it lasts for 15 seconds. I'm surprised I don't see more people using it. It definitely outranks something like Chaos Bed Vestiges. Think of Chaos Bed Vestiges. Does it do a lot of damage? Yes. And Is it really fast? Yes. If you don't see it coming, is it hard to dodge? Yes. You know what I mean? Think all those downsides. What a completely baffling spell decision for a person to go with. Why would you use a spell that has that many downsides? Jeez. Oh well. Not everyone can know about the true power of magics like Vow of Silence. I will say this. Seeing a pyromancer have to just stand back and not do shit, or seeing a wizard like absolutely lose their fucking mind. By the way, I've beat these guys up like 3 times in a row now. I just wanted to look, they got me. They got me once. Give me the point down. There you go. Not even wearing gloves. And then I reinvaded them, like immediately. There's no way they had Estus left. I was gonna seriously push their shit in, but they went ahead and went to Champion Gundyr, so. And I'm sure they beat him with all 3 Estus they had left. Oh, nope. They didn't beat him, because I'm right back here again. So, in seriousness, Vow of Silence, when you use it, it puts a purple aura around stuff, and people can't hide, because you'll see the purple aura. It's really nice, but you have to be close enough for Vow of Silence to hit them. Now, I read on one of the Dark Souls wikis that the Chime of Filianor would increase the range on Vow of Silence. However, that did not seem to be the case. It might be, and I'm wrong. I tested it out in Firelink Shrine, and like I would stand at a certain distance, and I would try and hit, you know, all the NPCs with Vow of Silence, and never did it seem to really increase the range. Like, if I could hit Andre with Vow of Silence using Filianor's Chime, I could also hit it with the Canvas Talisman. That said, I did decide to stick with the Filianor's Chime over the Canvas Talisman in the end, simply because it has that buff, the regen buff, and that's nice to have. So I did end up sticking with it. Look at this. Oh wow, so majestic. Spin, my pretties! Oh wow. Do the twirly. Yeah, twirl. Twirl for me. Twirl some more. Twirl and twirl. Get poised on, bitch. Get poised on. Suck shit. Suck shit. Claymore. All fucking day more. Now there's an Onyx plate up here, which means this is a Pyromancer, which means my 2 attunement slots and 30 faith just took a shit all over his build, which is pretty funny. That part's fun. That part's legitimately fun. Seeing a wizard or like a sorcerer or somebody who wants to chuck lightning bolts, seeing them just absolutely panic in the face of Vow of Silence is worth it. Is it viable, quote unquote? I hate that word. Is it efficient? It is not efficient. It is not. It is, however, fun as hell. I gave myself Darkblade just so the 40 dex, you know, could be a little more damage, I guess. So you'll see here, yeah, like 200 hit, 200 a hit, 183, and he's wearing, you know, tanky armor, so that's not bad damage. It's just this isn't the most efficient way to go about getting that damage. Yeah, you would much rather this just be 70 dex, or, you know, instead of 30 faith, it would be, you know, 30 strength, so that you could do a refined build, or quality build, or something. You know what I mean? I guess you could like lightning infuse this and not have as much dex, but I feel like your damage would suffer. Or you could go blessed. I feel like your damage would suffer for that though. It just seemed easier to me to go sharp on a dex build and then give it Vow of Silence. This is kind of a shout out to my Dark Souls 1 character that I'm currently making. Here's Arster's Spear. I'm using that because no one ever does. Everybody's using Saint Spydent because it's good now. So I was just kind of fucking around and I wanted to see what was up with Arster's spear. Is it Arster or Aster? One or the other. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm using that guy's spear. It's a good spear. It pokes. And anything that pokes butts is good for the getting. If it'll poke a butt, it'll drive them nuts. Yeah, look. Where did my lightning go? Where did my lightning bolts go? Please don't make me use my comically large, stupid hammer. I shouldn't talk shit. This host starts giving me hell with the straight sword. But he's got, you know, a big poise weapon backing him up, so it's pretty easy. This host, man, just... I don't know how to feel about it. I'll let you guys judge. I'll let you guys tell me how I feel about it. So, I've, like, ran through his goddamn Phantom army. I dead-angled that on purpose and still got parried. Anyway, I've ran through his Phantom army. You know what I mean? They're all dead. I've killed everyone. And what does this dude do? He doesn't summon, so I can't be mad that he summons. I can't be mad that he summons. But he ran all the way back to the bonfire and then just quit. Not like cancel, not like, you know, he didn't try and like force quit the game. He just gave up. He just tapped out. I don't know. Didn't feel good about that. Also didn't feel good about the fact that I got a sunlight medal because some other pussy-ass bitch invader was letting me do all the fucking work. Get your shit together, invaders. I can't tell you how much that pisses me off. Like, all the time, I'm like, no, gankers are fine. Gankers are whatever. I make fun of them and I talk shit about gankers, but at the end of the day, they're just doing what they're supposed to do, which is kill the invader. Or trying to, anyway. But pussy invaders who see me, like, doing everything and don't even, like, lift a finger to, like, just try and pick somebody off. Like, I'm not saying, you know, just help. Help me. Help me, please. Help me. What was I talking about? Anyway, this was a fun build. I actually like this, and I'll probably use it. People have been asking me, like, over the course of, you know, the year I've been doing these videos, different people have asked me at different times to do a faith build, and I've always been like, well, what do you do? How do you make a faith build and it not be shit? And basically it's gonna be shit no matter how you do it. It's just what's shit in your eyes and what's fun in your eyes. Make the build fun, and if it's fun shit, you'll like it. And that's what this is. This is a shitty fun build. I mean, look, you can see right there. 300 damage with the Claymore, 330, yeah, 331. That's not bad damage once you get the Darkblade buff on. It's just not a very efficient way to go about getting 330 damage out of a Claymore. There's much better ways to go about that. But Sharp Infused Claymore, you could quality infuse it, refine. You could refine infuse it if you wanted, because you're going to be two-handed it most of the time, right? But yeah, my Dark Souls 1 character that I was talking about, he's got Vow of Silence and Tranquil Walk of Peace. Vow of Silence is garbage in Dark Souls 3 because it costs 2 attunement slots, Miyazaki! Miyazaki-san, why? And on top of there's look at that. Now we're getting some regen. That's what's up. Then on top of that, it costs 30 frickin' faith. In Dark Souls 1, it was 30 faith and 1 attunement slot. So my character in Dark Souls 1 has Vow of Silence and Tranquil Walk of Peace. For those of you who have never played Dark Souls 1, Tranquil Walk. Look at that. Look at that sorcerer back there. Oh, what are you gonna do now? Try and hit me with a sword? That's pathetic. You're fucking garbage. Tranquil Walk of Peace makes it where if your character has a medium roll, they don't anymore. Also, it makes you walk really, really slow. Look how powerful this Vow of Silence is, though. It just disconnected that guy from the game. He's never going to play Dark Souls 3 again. It just fucking killed him. In real life. That man is dead. Vow of Silence murdered him. Actually, this was a lot of fun. I think this host's name was Gandalf, so I knew he was a wizard, so I knew I was going to have fun with this one. I invaded him on a couple of occasions. Poor guy just can't seem to beat just can't seem to beat old Midir when he summons 5 people. Is this game too hard for you? I'm talking shit about him not because he's got 50 fucking phantoms. I'm talking shit about him because he's a turd. So I drop down here and that guy dies because he's a genius. Anyway, it's always worth it just to see the look on a caster's face when you actually bust out Vow of Silence and their stupid wand comes out, or their pyromancy glove, or their catalyst, their faith catalyst, and it just limply noodles in their hand like so much flaccid dick. Magic sucks. Pick up a sword. Here's a good spell. It's called Straight Sword. Go get that spell. Go get Claymore. Those are good spells.